I'm going to go over the education credits. There are two options and we are able to choose the one that gives them the biggest refund. I'm going to go over the American Opportunity Tax Credit. This is the most popular one. It is available for either the taxpayer, the spouse, or the dependent, whoever is the student. They have to have a social security number or an ITIN number. They have to also be pursuing a 4-year degree. This credit can only be used for tax years. So you have to be careful because sometimes the college starts in the middle of a tax year and it ends in the middle of the 5th tax year. But you can only use this credit for 4 tax years. So we have to keep track of how many times they've taken this credit. Also, they have to check with their school to make sure that they give them the 1099-T, which has the EIN number of the school. Without this form, we cannot take this credit. Now, the amount is depending on their expenses. The expenses that qualify for this credit is the tuition paid to the school, any books necessary for the course, anything else that might be listed on the syllabus that's required for the course. What does not qualify is room and board. Also, cafeteria plans, meal plans, fuel, gas, that does not count as an expense for the American Opportunity Credit. A common question is, does laptops or computers count as an expense? Only if they're required on the syllabus. So most of them do not require it because they could go to a library and use the computers there. But let's say they have a computer class and they're required to get a certain laptop that they're going to rebuild. That would be the only time that they could write off their laptop. The tax credit is 100% of the first $2,000 that they spend and 25% of anything spent over $2,000 up to $4,000. This creates a maximum tax credit of $2,500. Remember, it is a tax credit, meaning that it can only reduce taxes. If they don't have any tax, then they may qualify for the refundable portion of this credit. The refundable portion is 40% with a max of $1,000. The next education credit is the Lifetime Learning Credit. This is available for those that don't qualify for the first credit. So it is also available for graduates and undergraduates and also just for skill development. So the credit is 20% of up to $10,000 in cost, and it only helps reduce their tax due. There is also no limit on how many times they can use this credit. That's all on education credits.